Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. This video is brought to you by SeatGeek, so if you guys are looking for tickets for any event, it doesn't have to be related to wrestling, use code HODGE at checkout on SeatGeek and save yourselves $20 freaking. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the first news episode in a little bit here on the channel. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome to the channel. The reason I'm just saying that, I never say that usually, is because this week we gained like 3,000 new subscribers, which is very odd for this channel, because I had a vlog blow up and hit 150,000 views. Literally yesterday I said it hit 100,000, now I'm saying it's at 150,000, so thank you. That's just so phenomenal. I've been working my ass off trying to get those kinds of numbers on this channel for literally years, and I appreciate it so much. It just feels great. But if you're new here, I do a variety of WWE content. You know, I do the WWE vlogs, like you probably subscribe to this channel for, or if you guys have been here for a while, you know what I do already, but I'm just gonna explain it anyway. Also do shop unboxings. I do this show, WWE News and Rumors, which we talk about news, rumors, sometimes more on the rumor side. And then, you know, I do all kinds of stuff. I do like talking videos, you know, I do review videos, I do like top 10s, top 5s, all kinds of variety of WWE content. So I just want to put that out there for all the new subscribers. But anyway, enough rambling on. I talk too much sometimes. Let's go ahead and just jump into some news. Or not, because there's no news. So we're not talking about news today, because we have a lot of rumors to get through. And we're just gonna make this a rumor-only episode. So rumors only. Hopefully you guys are down with that. Get your juice boxes out. Juice boxes ready, because it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor. The first rumor is going to be a message to Kofi Kicks. This Kofi Kicks tried to do a phenomenal spot in the Royal Rumble, which looked very scary, because I've been front rowing sometimes. You know, you're just sitting there. Every once in a while you might zone out or something, or you might be leaning up against the barricade or something, and all of a sudden Kofi just jumps on the barricade like Spider-Man. He tried to do it, but I guess he slipped a little bit, and some fans weren't really... I'm sure he practiced it a lot, but it's different when there's fans sitting there, and sometimes fans are leaning on it or touching it or whatever, and, you know, they got to move out of the way so he can get there, and there's a little bit of a delay or whatever. He slipped, and Kofi got eliminated. Now, was this supposed to happen? Well, no, it was not supposed to happen. It was actually supposed to work, and Kofi was supposed to not be eliminated and somehow get back into the Royal Rumble match, but obviously it didn't happen. His feet touched the floor. The referees had to call it like they saw it and say, Kofi, man, you're out. So yeah, it didn't happen like Kofi was planning, unfortunately. But yeah, that was a bit of a mess up. I'm sure he practiced it heavily. I'm sure he was able to do it and practice multiple times, but just when you're there with all the fans and everything, it's just a little bit different. The next rumor is about backstage after the Royal Rumble. So we all know the result of the Royal Rumble matches. Our Royal Rumble winners, if you don't know for some reason, I'm going to spoil it. Our women's winner is Miss Ronda Rousey, which is crazy to say. I didn't think, I wasn't keeping up with rumors really that week that much, so Rousey was a big surprise to me. I was just like, oh my god, what? I didn't think she was ever going to show up back at this place, but she does have a contract, I guess. And then our men's winner, of course, is Brock Lesnar. That's something I didn't see coming either. I thought that wasn't happening. I thought Lesnar was keeping his championship. I thought Reigns was going to do what Lesnar did. Reigns lose the championship. Reigns go in the Rumble. And I believe that was the plan at one point, but obviously they changed it. So both of those are people I did not in a million years see win the Rumble, but at the same time, they are those high-profile people. They're the kind of the main event people. We're not seeing like new faces, like unpredictable, like a new star doing something. That's what a lot of the disappointment's about, because it's what the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is about. That's what the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is about. It's about giving opportunities to new people, and that's just not what we had this year. And another thing is, you know, the Rumble is about the surprise return, something you don't see coming actually happening, and we didn't have that this year either. It wasn't a like really big surprise return. Sure, Rousey was like the only one. All the other women in that match we pretty much knew were happening. We had no Bayley. We had no Lacey Evans. I heard rumors even Paige magically got cleared somehow. Paige was going to be in it. We had none of those people that we thought were going to be in the Rumble, in the Women's Royal Rumble. The Men's Royal Rumble wasn't a whole lot of rumors, but, you know, something kind of surprised a former superstar that's not really with WWE anymore making an appearance, something like a Carlito or even like a Bubba Ray Dudley or something, just the Dudley Boys. It's just something different. You know, they worked with TNA, they worked with other companies who have people signed, so it wasn't out of the question to do something like that. And that just didn't happen. So that was kind of a disappointment. But apparently backstage after the Rumble, the reaction with the wrestlers watching the Rumble, if they were in the Rumble or not, or just backstage watching, a lot of them were very disappointed with the way it came out. It just did not come out like a Rumble normally does, and somehow they were able, it's hard to mess up a Rumble, but somehow they did it this past year. Now, I'm not trying to be a hater. I was there. I had a good time. It was fun, but a lot of people in the vlog were like, Brandon, why are your reactions like so dead? Why are you not reacting? Because I'm expecting like big stars to come out. People I haven't seen in a while and be like, oh my god, they're back. How wonderful is this? I'm not getting that. I'm just getting like these weekly people. Like, I love people like Dolph Ziggler and, you know, people like that, Bobby Roode, whatever, the Street Profits. I mean, I love them. They're great wrestlers, but they're just, you know, your weekly wrestler. You want something that's a surprise, something you're not expecting to happen. That's what the Rumble's about. It didn't happen. The next rumor. So this kind of goes with why the Rumble kind of fell flat this year. So apparently in previous years, there's been 2 people in charge of each Rumble. So the one in charge of the Men's Royal Rumble and making it the greatest it can possibly be is Triple H. Triple H was not there. Triple H is not doing that right now. Triple H just had a massive heart attack, which damn near probably killed the guy. We don't really know the extent of it. All we know is he's not back doing his CEO duties of the WWE. So he wasn't managing the Men's Royal Rumble match, trying to make it as great as it possibly could be. The person who manages the women's match, who makes it possibly the greatest it could be, is a former WWE wrestler, Tyson Kidd, Natalia's husband or whatever. He's been managing like the Rumbles ever since they've started for the women. He wasn't there for some reason as well. So those 2 guys were kind of in charge of making the Rumbles as good as they possibly be, and they just weren't able to do that this year. That's what they've done in previous years. And there just wasn't a lot of surprises and to giving people spots and giving like cool opportunities and cool moments. That's what their jobs were, and they just they weren't able to. I don't want to say they weren't able to do their job because they weren't offered the job this year. They just had, you know, other things for whatever reason they couldn't do it. The next rumor also goes with this. This is all just like Royal Rumble stuff. We're just getting through this. So basically, the next rumor is saying that WWE actually called a lot of ex-WWE people, like people they've either released or haven't worked with in a while, that would be their surprise entrants that you wouldn't be expecting or whatever. And they called like a lot of ex-WWE people. And for some reason, pretty much everyone they called turned down the deal. Unless you saw them in the Women's Royal Rumble match. We didn't have any past stars in the Men's Royal Rumble match. Yeah, they turned down the deal. They were called up. They said no for whatever reason. If it was like pandemic safety reasons, or if it was just them not in the work with WWE anymore, or just not wrestling anymore, or they just want to focus on another company, whatever the case may be. They called a lot, and I mean a lot of ex-WWE people, a lot of legends and people like that, and they all pretty much said no for one reason or another. That's why another reason why we didn't have too many like surprise returns like at all. Alright, the next rumor is about the original winner for the Men's Royal Rumble match. So the finish was changed because Lesnar was just added to the match, and this is kind of the story of day one as well. Like, Lesnar was not supposed to walk out of Atlanta with the WWE Championship. He was supposed to wrestle Roman. Roman couldn't because he got sick. Seth Rollins was originally supposed to walk out of Atlanta with the WWE Championship, apparently, and that didn't happen because of Lesnar. Now the same thing with Rumble. Apparently, the original winner of the Rumble was actually supposed to be Matt Riddle. I guess it's just Riddle now. I'm calling him Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was actually supposed to win the Rumble and go into WrestleMania, which is a big surprise. Also, a little bit of talk about doing it for Randy Orton, since Randy Orton's from St. Louis. Give him kind of a hometown hero pop or whatever. But yeah, that didn't happen because Lesnar was entering the match. Lesnar's winning it. Screw everybody else. So, but the original winner apparently was indeed supposed to be Matt Riddle, which is shocking, but I could definitely see it. Next rumor was also about Riddle. So Riddle apparently was actually they were actually planning a title match for him at WrestleMania 38. They're actually going to split up RK Bro and have them wrestle each other. I don't know who would be champion going in. I don't know how that would happen. I guess title would change hands at like Elimination Chamber or something, with Randy Orton being champion, Riddle challenging for the championship or whatever. So it'd be like Riddle versus Orton at WrestleMania 38 for the W Championship. But apparently they have decided against that plan. There's a lot of people, a lot of creative people backstage being like, no, it's not a good idea to split up RK Bro. RK Bro is like the hottest tag team right now. Like when it was firstly founded, it was just a joke that was just supposed to happen for a few nights or whatever, and it's like progressed into this whole thing that's just another level. It's just like one of those things like with the New Day thing. Like, are they going to split up New Day? They're going to split up New Day. It's not happening. Same thing with RK Bro. They're going to stick around for a while. They can still be singles wrestlers and go for singles titles or whatever, but they're going to kind of be by each other's side for the foreseeable future at least. But they're going to have a longer run than a normal, like, thrown together tag team would. Alright, the next rumor is going to be about the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Miss Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey is going to have to face a champion. She have to pick a champion, is what I'm trying to say here. Who's she going to pick? Is she going to pick, Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion? Or is she going to be the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair? Well, she's saying she's going to announce it Friday on SmackDown or whatever, I guess. Kind of building the teaser or whatever, and it's supposed to build viewership or whatever. But WWE screwed this up, and it's no longer a secret because WWE.com spoiled her choice already. So basically, Ronda Rousey is now advertised for pretty much every single SmackDown almost going into WrestleMania. So yeah, she's definitely choosing Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania because she's going to be on SmackDown every single week. And that's what's going to be happening. So yeah, at WrestleMania 38, it's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And Rousey's going to be around for all the SmackDowns leading up. For the most part. I don't want to say every single one, but for most of them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fun news to the fun room. And the final thing I'll be talking about inside of this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is about the main event of WrestleMania, at least one of them. It's about for the WWE Championship. So what are they doing? Well, they're not doing... See, they've changed it so much because originally it was supposed to be WWE Champion... Well, originally it was supposed to be Universal Championship, Reigns, Lesnar. Then it was WWE Championship, Reigns, Lesnar. Now we're back to Universal Championship, Reigns, Lesnar. They just changed their mind so much. Everything's wrote in pencil, just like wiped off with an eraser. So basically, the current plan right now is, yeah, that's the Universal Championship match, WWE title match, something different. We don't know who's going in as champion. More than likely, we're looking at Bobby Lashley, but as for a challenger, we have absolutely no idea. And this is it. WWE has no idea what the WWE Championship match is going to be for WrestleMania 38. They have no idea. They're still figuring it out. They're still working through different scenarios or whatever. They have no idea right now. Anything could change on a dime. Even the Reigns-Lesnar match could change on a dime. So completely, we are in a wait-and-see situation. We have no idea. Hopefully within a few weeks they decide, because WrestleMania is approaching very, very fast for like their biggest show of the year, only being a few months away. They need like the main events planned at least. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. If I hear anything about that, I will keep you guys posted. But as of right now, Universal Championship, Reigns, Lesnar, WWE Championship, they got no freaking idea. So there you guys, that's going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Right now on the screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you guys happen to be brand new here. But I am Brandon Hodge, your king of vlog style, and I will see you guys in the next video.